Okay. So can you walk us through the creative process of developing a new dish?
Okay. Well, like I was saying earlier, one thing that I like to do is watch the Netflix shows and things like that. So I honestly just try to watch different shows, get ideas from that. Um, so then once I do that, I'll see, of course, like I said, Obey is gonna be included, but I'll see what different flavors I'm trying or that I want to taste, and then I just go ahead and do it. One thing, I'll give it a little secret. A lot of the ideas that I get is from my daughter. My daughter Carly. She's like, Daddy, can I have steak Alfredo? And I'm like, steak Alfredo? Like, yeah, she's like, your Alfredo's good, but I want some steak. So I made her some steak Alfredo, and now I make steak Alfredo.
That's tough. Cause
Yeah,
a lot
right.
of Kaya ideas don't make sense. Like waffle cereal with I'm not making you waffle cereal.
What? They got waffle
No, she's
crisp.
talking about like waffle in her fruity pebbles. She, yeah.
Oh.
At least do it with cereals that make sense. Like maybe cinnamon toast crunch, I guess, you know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't do like. So yeah. Like
Yeah,
being a chef, I guess you gotta have more of an open mind to stuff. Plus you'll know how to make the Old Bay work.
yeah. But yeah, like I mean, I don't know. My dad says because I'm a smoker, so my dad just be like he call them like high meals. Like you just be high, and just come up with something. Because one thing I used to make while they was at work, my mom used to buy like this cream of chicken, and then she would have like the can of shredded chicken. So I would take both of those, mix them up, season them up. This is before I started using Obey, so I didn't use Obey with this, but I started mixing them up, and then it kind of made like this thick chicken stuff that I would put on top of rice, but it was delicious. Like my mom would come home and eat it and be like, "You made this?" I'd be like, "Yeah." She'd be like, "All right, now I got it." So what happened was my mom would start giving me assignments like, "All right, I'll be home at 5. You need to take this out and have this ready. So when I come home, this all I got to do," type stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So my mom and my dad really, really are my driving force. They really was like, we need you to cook. Cause I cook, but I mean my sisters can cook. I'm not gonna say my sisters can't cook, but I have been elevated to the family chef. So it's nice.
I got another one because you said that. Now, and this might not apply to all chefs, but for specifically to you. So, like, because you're a chef, do you like cooking like everywhere? Is it like a family reunion or at home or all the different places when you go to your parents' house? Do you enjoy cooking all the time, or is it like, man, like I'm not at work right now. I really don't feel like being the chef 24/7.
Um, I think it has its days. Because there are times where I just wake up and I be like, yo, I'm about to just cook, like and just cook. So I think I have a natural love for cooking. I think it's when it's to the point where it's like I had a long day, or it's just a lot on my mind right now, or it's just, or the person that asked me to cook really didn't got on my nerves, and now they asking me to cook type. Like,
Like
like
myself.
that's the only time I don't like. The only time I don't feel like cooking, but I think it's because of the kids. Like me being a single father and my daughter always wanting home cooked food. I don't think I have a chance to ever be like, yeah, I don't feel like cooking because
It's a McDonald's Wednesday.
I try to always feed them. I do. We definitely McDonald's it up because they like McDonald's. But after a while, I'm like, nah, we not eating McDonald's today. Like, you gonna eat this real food. And I'm also trying to train my daughter. Like, I mean, I hate to say it like this or like say train like that, but I'm just saying, when a woman gets in a relationship, the man is always like, what you want to eat? You know what I'm saying? So I took it upon myself as a father to not put my daughter in that situation. I don't care what my son want to eat. We gonna have what my daughter want to eat because when she grow up and her husband or her boyfriend asks her what she want to eat, she gonna know because her daddy always asked her what she want to eat. You know what I mean? That's just my thinking. That's just how I took it upon myself as a father to do. And she really always knows what she wants to eat. It's never a time I ask her and she like, I don't know. She like Chick-fil-A, Burger King. I want you to cook.
She like
Like,
food. Hey, she just
McDonald's,
like food.
she likes to eat, so she always know what she want to eat. So I love that about her.